Hey everyone. I'm not gonna bother with much of a proper intro because until I hit the stick. Because I'm just not in the mood. And I don't think there'll be too many new viewers watching this anyways. Won't really matter. So, skipping the formalities, the reason I'm actually this hell of a place again is because I forgot to open this box. Alright. Where the hell does this lead anyways? Oh, this leads over to the... Yeah. Well, why not see what Mrs. Puff has to say. So it's nice to be recording again, even though it's a bit later than I'd like to be recording. It's currently 10:22 p.m. according to my
You're still here,
computer.
Mrs.
And 6:03 a.m. according to my Xbox.
Oh, Spongebob, I just feel like I'm all over the place these days.
You are.
Well, have fun. See you at class.
Well, I already heard that line. So I'm actually going to take the bit more scatter screen. More conventional layout instead of using pause menu for once. But I've been a bit stressed over the past 2 days, so this is a good way to unwind. I should probably stop playing with my remote, TV remote, because you may be able to hear it. God damn it, die. And I also have to grind for those 40,000 shot. Ooh! Didn't know you could do that. I just didn't remember you could do that. I thought there was like some big invisible wall on top of this thing. Hooray! There's one there. Anyways. So, we do not have 10 stocks. Next place, well, the only place we have to go now is Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. Or, before I head over to the Chum Bucket. Then after that, we'll just... Yes, hello, I wasn't trying to do that. Pretty dramatic scenery change. Interesting. But then after that, we will just clean up what we haven't gotten yet, and finally take on Final Boss, and be done with everything, actually. Kind of surprisingly. Oh, I also forgot to talk about Bubble Buddy past 2 recording sessions, because this is actually one of my favorite lines.
Say, Bubble Buddy, why am I having to pay all these golden spatulas to these toll booths?
I don't even pay them, I just have to, like, have them as proof of identification.
Because, SpongeBob!
Well, can't argue with that.
Unless you would argue that it was actually additive. Like you would need a total of X, because of everything you've paid in the past. But that won't really work, because it won't cost, because that can mean it won't cost much to go into, say, here, where you could just save up spatulas from past events. Anyways, enough of my logic. Let's do something interesting. So, onwards over to... Rollerific. Onwards over to the Dutchman's Graveyard. I'm not a fan of this place either, but particularly just because of a couple of wall jumping places. Wall jumping bits. Platforming. Not fond of the mood either, but could be worse.
Among this haunted mess, a fearsome specter waits.
Yeah, so it's quite the place. Interesting ambience too. Oh, I never actually realized you'd see Bikini Bottom from this area. Including the movie theater. I think it's the only place you can see the movie theater from. Anyways, the taxi is... Don't ask me how you get there. Beware. Hey, ghosty. I'm talking a bit softly than I think I should be.
Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman?
Me, knucklehead.
It's me, Spongebob, sir.
I don't need any cookies.
But I'm not a Shell Scout.
Not anymore, anyways.
Look, kid, I'm too disturbed to scare the bejesus out of you right now. Come back later.
You're disturbed.
What's the matter?
It's these darn robots.
Robots are disturbing.
They've thrown me off my own ship, they have. Being thrown off your own ship is like having your pants pulled down in front of casual acquaintances. It's a sad, sad thing.
Well, casual acquaintances wouldn't be as bad, maybe.
Now those robots have got their own pirate ship, and they're blasting away at each other.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
They don't even have organization among themselves.
Well, now that you mention it, Get up to
Except
my
for no
ship
one.
and use the cannons to single-handedly defeat the robot ship.
Do it yourself.
Any questions?
You're intangible.
Is that adorable hat available in a size 3?
No, but if
Oh.
you do this, a golden spatula be your booty. Now get going.
Flying Dutchman has an interesting colored text.
Have you done everything I told you yet?
An interesting name color.
Not exactly.
Well, get aloft there and get those robots!
You know, I didn't really notice that different characters have different colored names. So anyways, for the hell of it, apparently, we can do that. Alright, so now we get a proper introduction to this thing. Oh yeah, I hope I don't forget to go to the, police station post-game. That kid apparently had a sink. I hope that's my frame for this episode. My thumbnail. Notice that my, Dude, Wayo's not bad. 100 shiny objects. Those guys have quite the bounty. I noticed that the episodes of mine that have this Let's Play that have better looking thumbnails have much, much more views. One more important thing I would think. Try to come with interesting titles too, considering that I tend to get pulled in when they seem to describe something particularly odd in the game. Rather odd and interesting occurrence. So anyways, enough of my technical rambling that perhaps not many of you can relate to. Think about things that I probably shouldn't be doing. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and start talking about something else. So, over here, you have to deal with a couple... Well, wall jumping is the huge gimmick of this place, unfortunately. The platforming here is just hell. So, as you can see here, you can push these pillars back and forth. All of which have wall jump symbols on them, prompting you to wall jump. And I forgot this was down here. You must arrange it in such a fashion that you can proceed. If that wasn't apparent enough. Proceeding is usually the general goal of games. I see a little sponge ball down there. For Mr. Krabs, all I'll do is I'll probably just do a ton of grinding off screen. And then, sir? Hello?
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Sir? It's not lowering the goo. Or giving me a timer.
Ow!
At all. I'll come back to that later. It's supposed to be a timer. Well, since I've already had the sock incident, it won't matter as much. But, whatever, I guess. So yeah, as I was saying, well, I think I'll do with Mr. Krabs. For this, I'll just do a ton of grinding off screen, and then take that number, and then I'll just turn them all in at once while recording. Damn it! Man, it seems to be so weird sometimes with the program where you can grab things, and how do I get up there? Oh, that definitely doesn't hint at who the other character is. No, there are also a couple rewards for being particularly daring here, such as down here. There's this. Oh, yeah, I remember. That's a... I was getting worried for nothing. What the problem is actually... I remember figuring this out, you're actually supposed to hit the lid itself. I remember figuring this out when my uncle was playing this, of all things. I forgot my uncle had this game. I'm not gonna be able to get up here, am May I? Okay, please find something to stand on. I can just jump down here. But eventually I thought how you try to hit that leak thing with cruise bubbles, and said that that's the only thing you can touch it, and voila, it worked, and loaded all the goo. So everyone was happy. So now we may actually hit this button. I knew you had to lower, I just didn't know you had to do it for this, for some reason.
Rollerific.
Short memory lapse. Oh god. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention if you...
I'm ready,
What?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I accidentally said that a bit too loudly. I did not expect to spawn back here. Let's go off. If you fall into goo while you're in rollerball form, Spongebob form, then you will instantaneously die. And be left to a doomy fate. Oh, doesn't help, they just really bouncy. Please stop hitting me back here. Music here is kind of nice. I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it. I guess like I associate with the how I don't like this place, but the music itself is pretty good. The atmosphere of this whole area is likable in general. Alright, so let's try not to kill ourselves this time. Lots of red shiny objects. I don't know why you take that wider path considering it would be longer. It's also a Duplicatron, and once again, a longer path. It doesn't seem to have a point of existence. And for whatever reason, I'm not gonna... yeah, the timer's gonna disappear. I was thinking, what if it actually closed while I had it and I got stuck in here? Let's get a point to that rather than a couple of red shiny objects. Die. I don't like it, so it must not live. And this box goes to the end of this particular area, like such boxes usually do. Now we must actually progress through here. Although it does seem to be, or no, never mind. So to say that it does seem to be that the puzzles stay fixed, but it is rather apparent right now that they do not. So let's run back here again. I'm saying must, but thou must. Oh god. Beware of overshooting things. Notice how I actually turn around and, god damn it, redirect my momentum in midair. There's actually a reason behind that. So I don't overfling things, which tends to happen when... That's one of the things that really annoys me about wall jump here. There are just some... two particular wall jump areas that I absolutely loathe in particular. That I loathe in particular. Yeah. I would attribute my derpy speech patterns to... That my mouth is dry. My derpy speech patterns to being stressed, but I'm not really stressed right now. And everyone would know that'd be a lie. Because I generally do that regardless. I don't really know why there are these tikis scattered around though. A couple shiny objects. Really killing like one of these enemies gets the same amount for the same time it's actually necessary. I guess that adds up. Also, as you can see, some of these don't move. What? I remember at least one of these being kind of weird and hard to figure out. Well, this one in particular just being kind of odd. Notice that these paths down here actually show where they move to. Though they cannot touch each other. Like, I can't move this now because this is in the way. I don't remember which side has to be done. I don't remember what has to go which way. That is a major problem. Although you can kind of just screw with it if you really try. Hell, if I can just do this. Actually, I think this may be already... Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do, I'm pretty sure. Does that shiny object move with it? I'm not wasting time to experiment with it. Also, something that annoys me about those oil bots, I still don't remember what they're called. I haven't looked up for whatever reason. Is that, if you try to take them out from afar with a cruise bubble, depending on how far they are, their shield can regenerate by the time your second cruise bubble reaches them. You know, I never saw the point of those bombs. They never hurt anything or anyone. All they did there is beep and give you shiny objects, really. And things to do. So, things will get a bit more guide-oriented as I continue on, being that... What? Damn, dude, Lupatron. Why do you leave me alone for a second? I said leave me alone for... He seemed to acknowledge me, and then he ran away. Oh god. And he just leaves me alone again. So these things that have such short attention span. That spans! Oh god, get away. See, that was most danger any of those ever presented to me. Okay, so may I go this way, I may not. If I move this here.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the
Move
most
everything.
satisfying. Push, 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 push.
That may not be a very bad idea, honestly. And it's probably a good idea to not fall off either, given that there don't seem to be any checkpoints. So I just didn't notice it from being unobservant.
Shine.
Just generally saying I'm not. So the goals aren't necessarily all that apparent either, from a ground perspective. Although you can see that there's a button up here. So I should be explaining that too. Where you should actually be going in order to be able to progress. Though it didn't really come to mind. And God, I hate when they have those spontaneous tongue things. Spontaneous tongue things. Spontaneous ground licking. Now then. For our bravery in coming close to splintering our tongues, we have been rewarded a spatula and entrance to the next area. Which, reward of ships, which isn't really... This is when things get bad.
Ahoy there, Mr. Squidward! Swab the poop deck!
How'd he get here?
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum whisk to get?
Hooray!
That's golden spatula.
If only it was platinum. Oh yeah, I see a sock something right next to me.
Whatever.
That's a
There's
sock.
one up there.
When isn't there?
Whatever it is, the answer is no.
No. I suppose I have to land on that somehow. Alright, so this is the area. So this is the second of 3 areas in such a... This is the second of 3 areas in the graveyard. Ah, Dutchman's graveyard. Damn it. Focuses entirely on platforming and is not a fun place to be, in my opinion. I don't see how you'd actually pick up that underwear without dying. So as you can see, we will be switching characters soon. Oh god. I hope you can hear my controller when I do that. I've noticed being able to hear my controller a few times in older videos. I guess I should change characters right there, actually. Or just loop around first. I'm making it a bit obvious I'm not entirely familiar with all these. All of this. Particularly in places that I don't really like. So I don't want to remember their hell. So yes, as I kind of hinted at earlier, this area's character is Sandy. Which actually probably should have come to mind given this place is so... I've mentioned numerous times that this area is very platforming oriented. Interesting placement for a purple shiny object. Alright, so that sock that we saw earlier is in fact down here. And one can barely recover, apparently. There we go. See how these sandy rose gloves. Right, so the trick with them, with Sandy at least, when you're... With the trick to Chucks when you're gliding with Sandy is, to just go in a straight line towards them until they throw their torpedoes or whatever they're called. And then from there, you can... Do those lime things that I keep calling lime things are get an introduction? Wait for them to throw their torpedoes, and when they do, just avoid them since they'll be thrown. Or you can just pick them up by be going to the side, but that's not really as fast. Because they... Well, that's rude. Because where they go depends on, Damn it. I'm not gonna have time to do it again. Because where they go depends on... Where they throw it depends on how you're moving at the time. They have very basic predictive skill. Yeah, they really need to anti-alias these sponge jump marks. Wall jump marks.
It shines.
So, you can see... Okay, so this is an introduction to the things that I hate. You also need to have some good timing to not get too high. As you can see, just hold forwards as you're jumping across. I can't really see what I'm doing on my controller. Kind of intuitive though. And, God, you don't want to get too high. The thing is, you slide down really quickly. Once you've actually started really sliding down. That's probably the hardest part, because you don't want to overshoot it. There's a particular part, though, later on that is even worse. Oh! Really, the splash hurt me? And I do not remember what you pay this clam for. For the bungee. I thought this place had a bungee. Well, that was an interesting sound. So, onto the bungee. It will definitely not yield a spatula. Oh, it did. Well, since I... Well, why is everything all swirly? Reminds me of, if I could learn how to talk and remember. Reminds me of the Murmulaire. Anyways, so this is the part that I absolutely loathe. You don't actually move with these. Am I gonna do it perfect on the first try? Yes, I am. Beautiful. You don't move with them. You also, your respawn point isn't... Checkpoint isn't directly there. You have to do another wall jump every time you want to progress. Or every time you fail. Which leads to some nuisance if you continue to fail. Now this is the part that trolled me a lot actually when I was younger. Oh god. I obviously do that typically, but this. And the technique's pretty simple, really. Not entirely sure I was having problems. Though it is kind of annoying when, damn it! And at the very end. Is that shooting at me? God! I mean, what hurt me? There's so many possible sources of damage. So, I haven't kind of passed through this with flying colors by my standards. So, with those, it's all about timing. And I used to have a lot of trouble with it. So from here, you can just get on a random floating boat, go to the Flying Dutchman's flying ship.